These are the makeup tips that no one is going to tell you about how to look expensive on a budget. 100% how you apply your makeup and how well those products work for your particular skin type matters way more than how much you spend on the products. Color-wise, are you cool? Are you warm? Are you neutral? You need to find this out and use the color wheel to find out what shades work best for your skin. Skin types, so are you oily, combo, dry, whatever kind of skin you are, find the products that work specifically for that skin type. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer in my T-zone to just fill in those pores and mattify just a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with the Revlon Skin Lights on my cheeks. I like to take my glowy primer up under my eyes because I have dark circles, so that glow kind of helps reflect the light a little bit. I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Serum. For your foundation, always start in the center of the face and then blend outward. If you want a lighter coverage foundation, you don't have to buy several different foundations. Just take your full coverage foundation and add a little bit of moisturizer to it, and it'll soften it up just a little bit. And Neutrogena Radiant Cream Concealer. This is one of my favorites, if not the favorite concealer from the drugstore. Put this on my eyelids as well. The Revolution Beauty Translucent Baking Powder. I'm gonna go in on the back of my hand and pat that all into the puff and really just lightly pat all over the T-zone, almost like you're patting on a cushion foundation. With this entire look, make sure you do not go too glowy or too matte because both of those are going to emphasize texture and bring out your lines more than you want to. So we're really going for a skin-like finish. Blush, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Naked Brown. So when you're going in with blush, really try to avoid anything too pink. We're going in with a really fluffy brush because this does not need to look sculpted. We don't want to see where the blush starts or stops. If you're using a highlighter, you'll want to put the highlighter on before the blush. I'm going to actually go in with the blush topper. This is the Kiko Milano blush in the shade number 12. This is a dupe for a very expensive TF blush in the shade, I think it's Moonlight. But this just gives a really soft glow. We don't see how that just gives a nice subtle glow to the cheeks without looking like we applied highlighter. So for the brows, I'm going to use the Dollar Tree Shea Stove. I'm going to spray it with a little bit of setting spray. I'm just really scrubbing that spoolie in there. I'm going to apply this backwards through the brows and then brush up. Go in with the other side of that brush. Use a cool toned eyeshadow. I feel like shadow also gives a lighter, fluffier look than like a harsh brow pen. And when I start with the brows, I like to start in the middle because that's where I want most of my pigment. The lightest pigment I want in the front. So I like to just go in the front with whatever's left and just a really feathery light hand. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Nudes of New York palette and the ColourPop Mood palette. Very, very soft halo eye. Gonna look really lovely when you use brown shades that are just enough to kind of look like you have something on your eye, but it almost just looks like a shadow. I'm going to take that same color and run it underneath the lash line. My most favorite makeup artist is Miss Lisa Eldridge. She has got the most beautiful personality, just very sweet, humble, incredibly talented. She really will take your makeup game to the next level. Now for the center of the lid, I'm gonna go in with a lighter to mid-toned shimmer. I'm using this one from the Nudes of New York palette. Use that same brush to just lightly kind of blend that together. Make sure there's no harsh edges. Go into this deeper warm brown shade. Softly define that lash line. A little small like pointed pencil and go into this Kiko High Pigment eyeshadow in the shade 22. Let me just show you a swatch of this. I mean, this is just the most gorgeous shade and it just looks wet. I'm gonna put that right by the lash line just to give that extra pop of shimmer. Panorama. We'll do 2 coats. Got your makeup done, your eyes look gorgeous, your skin is perfected, and then your eyelashes are clumpy, it's gonna ruin the whole look. So really make sure you're going in with a mascara that you know does not clump. Or if you have a mascara and it does clump up on you a little bit, just take your wand out, rub it on a tissue, especially the tip, Dab that on the tissue and get all of that extra off, and then go in with your mascara. Nude lip liner. This is one that I found for like $5, $4 or $5 on Amazon. That just glides on beautifully. And they have so many colors of these. If you want to know what this shade is, just let me know and I'll send you the link. Depending on your preference for your lips, if you like matte or shine, I have two really good recommendations for you that are affordable. So first is the NYX Smushy Balm. These are beautiful, soft. They go on really matte, but they're also really soothing and comforting on the lips. Then the Revlon Shine. This is in the shade Nude Illuminator. Just gives that nice, high-end, extravagant looking shine. So I'm going to go in with the NYX Smushy. They're so easy to apply. They just feel beautiful on the lips. Apply a little bit of this Nude Illuminator on top. They're both beautiful and they both feel just like lip balms. They're really nice. I'm going to set the face with the Skindinavia. This gives a nice skin-like finish, not too shiny, not too matte. And there we have it, y'all. Products that work for our skin, flatter our features, and they feel like luxury. Like and follow for more content like this, focusing on affordable beauty products that actually really work for us over 40.